Hey everyone, Norm from Tested here at Son of Monsterpalooza 2019. I just met Yvonne, who's the maker behind these incredible creatures. Yvonne, these like soft yet menacing, striking, almost like surrealist plush figures are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell me about the making of these, because these are all from scratch.
Yes. I sculpt them. I sculpted them out of Sculpey actually, and then I carved them as if they were a piece of wood. So then that's how you get that weird finish or that tight finish. And then I mold them, cast them out of resin, and make the patterns for whatever the head shape is. And then I hand stitch them and put them together.
So these are not, because one of the first things I thought, and we see a lot of different people combining art forms, and maybe finding
the
something off the
multimedia
shelf.
version,
Exactly,
yes.
right? Putting a mask on a plush figure, but these are all unique.
Yes.
There is no plush that's this. This is that character.
This is that, yeah.
And underneath here, is there like, what's your base underneath?
It's a plush.
Ah.
They're all soft.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Gosh, wow.
Yeah, there's a plush. There's no wire. Because the design for them is to be sitting down. So all you have to do is just sit them down. There's no need for a wire to pose them or anything.
But even with the fur, there are a lot of different types of fur I see that you're already using.
Yes.
Right, that gives a certain texture and a look and a feel to it. You're also inlaying the hard parts in kind of unconventional ways too. Like I see not only the face and the paws, but you have fabric.
I have
in
fabric.
interesting places. You have felt. And they're all like, you're revealing the stitching. Your paint finishes are different.
I love craft, and I love trying different techniques. And when a paint system comes out, I'll buy it and test it. Or I've done some gold foliage on some of them. I don't have any right now here, but obviously glitter I'm a sucker for glitter. And the furs, like if I see a fur that I think is unique, I'll grab it, and then put it together with whether it's fabric or however I paint it. Some people, because I do like different projects with 25, like a collaboration with 25 different artists, and they get a white version of them.
Like a base, like a blank.
Like a base, it's just blank. White fur, white resin, white everything. They paint the fur. Like this kid right here is painted. This whole thing is all hand painted. This one here is hand painted, because they were part of like, I would pick like a design and give it to 25 different artists.
I do see in some of these, like these two here have the same foundation. They're both a rabbit base.
Because they were part of that collaboration.
Wow.
So this was designed by a different artist. This was designed by Gmonic.
Yeah, right next to us. Yes,
which you
absolutely.
just talked to.
Yeah.
This one was designed by another artist, and they're all my friends, so they know like the standard, and I don't care what they do with it as long as they give it back to me before the gallery.
Right, and then you get to put on a show.
Yes.
It's what the designer toy world, what Kid Robots are doing with their blanks.
Yes, exactly.
But you do small batch versions.
I do
blanks.
25 of them because I have to build every single one of them by myself. So 25 is a lot.
And then so you said, going back to the beginning, you're hand sculpting with Sculpey, the hard parts, but then you do some molding, some casting, so you get those versions, those blanks out, and then lets you experiment on your different
with however
approaches.
I want, yes.
Yeah.
So no matter how many I cast, the paint job in the fur collaboration or the fur combination will never be the same. They are one-of-a-kind pieces.
I'm looking at the back of these, like this one is so striking. It's almost like a fish design all on the back, and that's where all that felt is revealed. Like, and it's all bird-like here. Now
Yeah, she's a crow.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a crow. I wanted to try felt, but I also wanted to try the golden thread that's around it, and just mess with it and see what it does. And so, like I like trying new things. So all of them are a different thing. Some of them like glow in the dark. Some of them are blue light or green light or black light. Some of them are like, they change depending on how you or what I'm testing at the moment. Yeah.
And so you can look at your body of work years later, doing this for 6 years, and see your own personal growth and history, working with materials and styles, and what your interests are.
Yes.
That is so
Definitely.
awesome.
Yes.
That's so cool. People can pick these up online?
They can find me on Instagram, blueangels-13, to contact me to see what I have, because usually I only do conventions.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to meet you here at Son of Monsterpalooza, Ivonne, and thank you for sharing your art with us.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey everybody, Norm from Tested here at one of my favorite events of the year. This is Son of Monsterpalooza in Burbank, California, and companies like Immortal Masks bring some awesome products, well, like these wearable silicone masks. They have incredible creatures, and we got to go behind the scenes with Immortal Masks, where sculptor Andrew Freeman showed us the making of this mask. He sketched it out, sculpted in clay, and we documented the entire process in virtual reality for 180 VR. That's available to view now in our Tested VR app in the Oculus Store, to view in Oculus Quest and Oculus Go, and it's so cool to see this mask now in the silicone flesh when it originated from that clay. We hope you enjoy it and check it out.